Today we're going to have a look at a new offering from Olight. This is their H2R Nova. We've got it in a neutral white and a cool white right here. Some of the quick specs here right on the front of the box. 2300 lumens, this is each model. Rechargeable battery, which is included. IPX8 waterproof. They've got an LED, which is an XHPF 50. 153 meter throw, and a total of 45 days of runtime. And we'll take a look at some of the other specs that are located on the back of the box here. They are both marked what they are, so we've got a cool white and we've got a neutral white. You can see, and believe it or not, the specs are a little bit different for each of these models. Both of them do feature a 5-year warranty, but here are the actual specifications for the brightness. So on the cool white, which is what we have right here, you've got 2300, give or take 750 lumens. Not sure why that is, but that's what it is. On the neutral white, you've got 2000, give or take 700. On high mode, you've got 600. On the cool white and neutral white, you've got 550. Medium is 150, 1 to 140, and then 30 on the low to 27, and on the moonlight or moon, what they call it, is 1 and 1. This also gives you the runtime, which are the same for both. So at the turbo power, you've got 1 to 110 minutes. High, 2.5 hours. Medium, 10 hours. Low, 50 hours. And moonlight, 45 days. And there's also some other specifications right here, which we'll go over that once we actually open these. As you can tell, they are a lot larger than the H1 Nova that I reviewed a few months back, which is right here. Almost about double the size, pretty much. Doesn't look like it from that angle, but we tilt it up, you can tell. A lot bigger. They measure 4.3 inches long. The body is 0.91 inches, and the head is 0.95 inches. All this comes in about 2.26 ounces, so pretty light for what you're getting. And you'll notice to the left of the lights, you've got a little box. It's your accessory box, and we'll show you what's included. So you do get the head strap, which this is a full head strap. Also goes on top of the head and then around the head, whereas the H1 was just a strap that just went around the head. So you can adjust the height of it and also the width of it to fit your head perfectly. So there it is. And also you notice we actually have a strap now. We'll get to that in just a moment, whereas the H1, you just kind of had to slide it in there. I'll put a link to that review below so you can see what that looks like. Of course, you get one of the coolest features, which is their charger. Like all their other models, it is rechargeable on the base, plug it into the wall, and then you simply just throw your light there and it's charging up. And you get this little foam pad and a spacer. And we'll go over what that is for in just a moment. And of course, it does include a pocket clip too, which is removable. Just pull it off. You can carry it in your pocket, your shirt, whatever you need to do. So not only does this head strap look pretty cool, and it's completely adjustable, it's got one awesome feature. It's magnetic. So you could put the light in there. It's pretty strong. You can adjust it. Now I would strap it in for security. That really locks it in place, but it's totally magnetic. Now that pad that I was talking about, if you did not want the magnetic feature, you can take off this pad, remove the magnet out of there, put the foam spacer in there, put the new pad on there, and it's not going to be magnetic anymore. Why you'd want to do that, I'm not sure, but that is an option. And of course, it includes the rechargeable battery. It's an 18650, 3000 milliamp, 3.6 volts. Touch on functionality. Now, all the Olights seem to be pretty much the same. Some variances where the buttons are. This has the button on the top, which is excellent. It's got a nice feel to it. I love where the button is. Click it once, it turns it on. Click it again, it turns it off. So we'll click it on, and if we hold the button, we can go through our mode. So that is a low. Hold it again, that's medium, high. Now if we want to get to our moonlight, with it off, we hold it for about 1 second, and moonlight, it's actually on. Kind of see the shadow right there. That's moonlight, turn it off. Now if we want turbo mode, we click it twice. There's turbo. Click it off again. If we want SOS, click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Click it off. Now if you want to lock it out, hold the button down for over 2 seconds, and then the moonlight goes off. I know you can't see that, so now whenever I hit the button, nothing happens. It will not, it's locked out, so I can't accidentally turn it on in my pocket or anything like that. To turn lockout out, you hold it down for 2 seconds again, and it will turn it off. So we've got it on lockout, so let's 2 seconds, there we go. And we are back to business. Notice when I'm turning it on and off, it kind of gradually doesn't just shut off or turn on, it gradually builds up to that brightness level. You do turn it on and off, so let's turn it on and we'll go to low mode right there. Turn it off, it automatically returns to the mode you were at previously, which is a nice feature. So we'll go to medium, there, turn it off. We're on medium, go to high. Now if you had it on turbo mode, right there, when you turn it off and turn it back on, it will return to turbo mode. Here is moonlight. This is with the neutral light. Here's with the cool. Very, very low. Actually got this set up on my table saw. So we'll go to low light here. That is with the neutral. Here's the table saw bed. And then that is about 20 feet away right there. That's low. Cool light. See a little bit more detail. Now medium for the cool white. There you go. See my planer, my lathe. Medium for the natural. High. And then high for the cool. And turbo for the cool. It's going to be hard to tell a big difference, but that's turbo. And turbo for the natural. Now these are the kind of things I like to use some of these lights for. See right here I have my H1, one of my H1s. And for the bandsaw, it makes a nice little light where I don't have to rig up some kind of light or anything, I just simply stick it to it. Now, I'll go ahead and stick one of the H1s up there, or the H2s rather. Look at all that light. This toolbox here, I don't have any light over it. Now I do. I haven't really got to test these yet as far as taking them camping or anything like that. I've just used them around the house. I'm sure I'm going to love them because I have taken my H1 camping and it was perfect. It actually replaced one of these cheapos. This was horrible. I always had to replace batteries in it, all that good thing, and it just never really worked that well. The H1 did fine. These I'm sure will do even better. The only thing that may, if you're a light packer, you may prefer the H1 because of the size, but the weight, it's not a whole lot different. You get the longer run time, and of course it's brighter. And one of my favorite features is that magnet on the actual lamp itself. So, or the strap rather. I really dig that. I don't know why. It's just cool. And as you can see in some of those test shots, I don't exclusively use these for camping or like a bug out bag or anything like that. I actually use them around the house. Obviously in the shop there, and they work great, especially with these magnetic bases. They are awesome. Not only is that a good way to charge, it's a good way to attach it to a piece of equipment. We'll get a close-up of these. See, it's got some nice knurling here. Of course, on the base. There's your on-off button. Easy to push. Not too shabby. And if you think you might be interested in purchasing a new H2, be sure to check out the links in the description below. I will have Amazon links, I'll have an eBay link on there, and I'll have links directly to the manufacturer's website, which will give you all the specifications. I think I detailed them all, but I may have missed something, and if I did, you'll find it there. Also, I'll have some links to the previous Olight models that I reviewed. If you like those, check those out as well. And as always, thanks for watching.